I really like to work with my hands, and I really enjoy having the things in my hand, from working with the wood and with the gold, and it's like everything. I don't know. It's like I want to say it feels real. Sometimes I think we don't pay so much attention to details. If you start to dissect and to take the bigger things and to divide it in smaller things, if you take them apart, then you get a sense of how everything comes together. I've been photographing almost all my life. I got my first camera when I was 8 years old. And when I was living in the United States, I had photography classes in high school. There was no digital photography. So I'm very much influenced by the analogic world. But I remember when I developed my first black and white print, and when you expose the paper under the enlarger with the right amount of time, and then you place it in the developing tray, and all of a sudden the white paper appears the drawing of the photography. It's like a magical invisible hand rapidly draws the image. And that was for me a situation that swept me off my feet. And from that moment on, I was obsessed with photography. For me, photography is just a tool or a part of a complex transformation process that the original digital photograph goes through. The photo that I have originally taken with the camera is just a beginning of a journey. I don't want the photo to be a mirror of the world. I want it to be an interpretation of how else we could look at the world. I mean, by adding paint, pigments, materials to the process, the photograph should lose its documentary character and be transformed into something else that one can interpret in a different way, or look at the things in a different way. I like to take my own responsibility or my own freedom to interpret the world the way I want to. With the combination of photography and painting, I can also realize that I'm lacking words to say what it is. Because at the end, it's a hybrid. It's nor photography, nor is it painting. Either way, it doesn't matter in which drawer you want to put technically the thing. For me, the important thing is that the work has a conceptual background, an aesthetic background, and it makes something with you when you're standing in front of it. In the series of Golden Forest, I went to the Amazon and photographed the forest. I already knew that I want to use gold and coal as materials to make the work. I wanted to create a contradiction to the image, because gold is wealth and coal is industrialization. I'm trying with all the works that I'm doing to weave the concept and the material and the process in a certain way that there are many layers of questions at the end inside the art piece. I like mysterious things. I'm working a lot with photo techniques from the 19th century, where there was no industrial photography at the time, at the beginning of the 19th century, such as cyanotype, gum print, palladium print. I don't know how to describe it. Somehow the idea and then the process actually find each other. So meaning when I do water pictures, I chose, for instance, cyanotype, because you need water to develop the cyanotype, and the moment you put it into the water, it turns blue. Sometimes I don't know what the final result looks like. Because I have all these intermediate steps where physical color, photographic image, materials like the volcanic ashes or the coal, when they come together, then in the path of creating the work, I have to take decisions. It's almost like a dance. You have to respond to every intermediate step that the work has. So basically, I'm also growing with the artwork.